Hello, encrypted tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play XCOM 2 Long War 2 with me, BlueAnkylo. So, we had a lot of stuff to do for the next couple episodes, lots of missions. We've got some good tech coming in soon, and hopefully we'll be able to get to some better weapons before much longer. Of course, our supply situation is a little bit behind schedule. But yeah, on the main campaign mode here, we've got lots of stuff to look at. So, coming up soon, we're going to have to do an Advent Network Tower mission. Could do this anytime. I'm thinking maybe get to 150% so it goes down a step, but really, we could do this at any point now. We've got a Counter a Dark Event mission, which is pretty important. That's coming up within a day. We've got, this is our Super Stealth mission, which I'm not even sure about, but I guess we'll give it a try with our Shinobi. And we've got the Black Site, which is, again, pretty much ready to go. I might wait till 125 or 150, but if I ever feel pressure to do a mission quick, like if I need the group for another mission, I should probably just do this right away and another infiltration. So we definitely need supplies more than just about anything at this point. I don't suppose any of these actually give you supplies. Probably not. Just thinking about it. Most of these just give you a little bit of intel. Soldier. Just looking at the rewards. Well, yeah. I don't think you actually, when you do the Black Site mission, I don't think you get to keep corpses or alloys or anything. You probably get some intel or something, but... Well, let's give it a little bit longer, but we'll be doing a mission pretty quick. Alright, so this is good. This is part of the plot. So we can now build a shadow chamber. So we can't actually decrypt it, but we've researched how to decrypt it, and we've decided we need to build a shadow chamber. So that's something to do. Now, for normal research, we could go for a facility lead. We'd have to spend intel to do that, and I kind of want to make more contacts right now. I guess we do the Berserker autopsy, because there's not much else to do other than, like, a very minor research speed bonus. If I've wanted more alloys or Illyriums, we can start doing some of these, but we're going to save those for a little bit later. For now, Berserker autopsy.
This fearsome creature, long referred to as a Berserker, is clearly a genetic relation to the other mutant species we have encountered in the field. For reasons yet unknown, this particular variant is unique in that it is altogether consumed by what can only be described as blind rage, a thirst for combat, unlike any other creature we've encountered.
I guess they couldn't make it green for copyright issues, right? So anyway, that'll unlock a couple more things that we might build. So the shadow chamber.
Understanding of the aliens' encryption methods.
Thanks, Tigan.
We can now construct a facility designed specifically to analyze any materials we recover related to their Avatar project. I would suggest we begin immediately, Commander.
So, you know, that's something. Now, I have to look at the building list, but if this is the final building that we need to build, if there's nothing else that is necessary, we've got sort of 3 slots and only one more building that's required. I might build it on the shielded power core so that it uses no power, and plan on upgrading this one with the Illyrium conduit once we can... didn't we already build the power conduit? But once we build the Illyrium conduit, it'll be better, I'm pretty sure. So that we might get away with just 1 power relay, and then we have enough building spots to add, you know, a second lab, or... Well, I guess there's not a whole lot else you can build. A second resistance... Actually, you can't even build a second lab, forget that. Well, we will want 1 more resistance comms if we want to contact the entire world, I believe. There are more than 11 countries. There's 16 or so, I believe. So you have to build a second resistance comms. Now, technically, we could still build 1 more power station, the shadow chamber, and the resistance comms. But, I mean, I could save a spot for something, I guess. We'll see. Anyway, clearly we don't have the money for that anyway right now, so don't worry about it. It's a priority, but it's not too rushed. 150%. Think we should just do this? It didn't actually go down. Or it was moderate light? Was this the one that was moderate light? I think it was. We can also do... This is going to be a big mission. Black Site's pretty difficult. Well, the next advantage is in infiltration is up to 200%. So let's get this network tower out of the way. Our third network tower mission, let's do it. They're fairly straightforward, at least. It's not a large map, but...
Commander, this will be a two-pronged assault. First, we hack the heart of the Advent Tower and disrupt
this will
their
unlock,
network, but
hopefully,
we'll have to
the
move
HQ
fast.
assault, which...
If we can seize control of that data, Shen's cooking up a little surprise for them. that
Alright,
should
look how
more
quickly
than get
these
their
load. They're such a
attention.
small mission.
Lock it down, secure the surrounding area, and remove all enemy security
Alright,
forces
thanks,
guarding
Central.
the target.
We've done this
All
twice
goes
already,
well,
you know.
They won't even see us coming.
They won't even see us coming.
You
think you could actually do this one in full stealth? He really likes to chat for this mission. Anyway, there's really no way to do this in full stealth. It's not going to happen. So, just to have a quick look at our squad. We've got Crazy Mo as our Shinobi Scout. We've got Shinga as our Specialist. It's a laser rifle, at least. We've got Clockwork Cthulhu for our sniping. Mike Matthews for Ranger. And Carl Bauer on the Gunner. So the only thing we're missing... Well, I was thinking it would be nice to have a PSYOP, but there's only so many spots. So... go for that building or this building. I think we'll look to the righter one first, the rightmost building first, to see if it's safe on this side.
Moving to position.
Because clearly,
Hostile forces spotted.
well, neither one's really safe depending on where these guys move. So... what's that? Okay, we could blow up one of those things. That's not part of the plan just yet. Okay, what I'm going to do... I'm going to stay back.
Confirmed.
First turn, we're just going to stay back, kind of... we've only got low cover unless we pull back even further, which... I mean, I just don't want to do. It just takes too long.
I'm on the move.
But I want to get people in position along the cover. And then, if these guys go left or right, we could try to go the opposite direction, maybe?
Okay.
Maybe. I mean, I'd like to not have to activate this group immediately, basically.
Got it covered. Fire hoods.
On the other hand, using that Iron Curtain might be a pretty good start. Alright, they are headed to the right. It's not that deadly a group. Maybe we should just Iron Curtain them and try to rush up onto the roof. So, can we get our gunner into a good spot? From here, do you think we'd have a good shot? I don't know. We could also give them one more turn of patrol, see if they come right at us. Heck, we might be able to get them from here, honestly. And that's the entire group. Oh, I think we could probably take this group out in one turn. I would prefer to have gotten onto the high ground first, but let's position a little bit closer to the right so we can maybe get to the roof quicker next turn if we need to. Go Iron Curtain. Probably won't kill anything, but it should hit them all because nobody's in cover. Good. Couple crits. Lots of damage. They all get lowered mobility. Now they scamper, but they can't get very far. They're still pretty good at getting full cover, but... so... we actually did, like, pretty good damage to that mech. Next up, we need our sniper to kill something. Mech's usually not too hard to kill. Probably go for the Grenadier. Yeah. Let's make sure the Grenadier dies. 90%. It's going to be... unless we go with like a Shinobi Flesh. That's going to be our best shot. And then...
Hostile terminated. I've located target assets.
maybe I should have let the Ranger take those two shots because they were slightly closer. Bit of a lucky kill there.
Hostile terminated.
Alright, well, we're not going to be able to kill the Guardian. I think what we'll do here with the mech is just, well, move a little bit. That's not even cover. What am I thinking? I'm a little bit I'm a little bit off my game here. Hopefully Shinga will be fine. Alright, we'll go Overwatch and maybe that'll save him.
Affirmative, covering now.
You move a little bit closer.
Understood, moving out.
This guy is almost dead. His pod is destroyed. He might just run for it anyway.
They're falling back.
Yeah. Totally fine. He's scared. Poor little guy. Alright, so what I want is... we need to see what's up ahead before we move the unconcealed characters like usual. So if this is the only guy that we can see, we might be able to just flank him. He's too far away. Can't move far enough. Let's not leave Shinga there though. That's a silly spot. 55%, huh? Take it. No one else is gonna have much. Alright, lucky. Still a graze, but that's all we needed. Good.
X-ray neutralized.
Okay, so the aliens know we're here now. We've got enough room to try to get onto this building.
No need to ask twice.
The ladder up probably next turn, I guess.
Position bestätigt.
This is a surprisingly low mobility group. Like, everyone's got like 11 or 12 mobility, which is kind of rough.
Got it.
We're meant to just be sitting on top of the roof and not running around. We're not going to be getting a lot of flanks, clearly. Alright, so... we're not going to be pushing forward this turn, so let's pick up the loot.
Hostiles making the rounds.
Ooh, they are pretty close. But still, we can get the loot. Anytime now. None of those are very valuable.
Asset in tow.
And for now... let's just leave him here for a second, but I want to be able to see, like, how close the enemy group is while I run people up here. So we're not going to activate on that square. So we probably want to put the ranger there, if we can. Yeah, and then you'll have 2 shots from there.
Getting it done.
Next turn. And then Carl... maybe I should have moved him first to be on this angle, but... well... I would have liked to get the sniper up there as well, clearly, but... let's just move him into full cover a little bit closer. Yeah, we're not... given how close they are, if they're coming towards us, we don't really have time to get into good cover here. Well, high cover anyway.
I'm on it. Gebe Feuerschutz.
Alright, well, back to
Closing on target
concealment
position
cover for you. See what happens? Maybe they don't run towards us. You never know. Maybe they're dumb. Nah, they're coming at us. It's just 3, though, right? Maybe we'll get a kill? That 34% Overwatch on the gunner seemed really bad. How did he manage to get that good of a defense? Also, I hate your free abilities. Just hate them. Alright, so... laser rifle on Mike. We got a pretty good shot on the trooper. Not a good shot on the officer at all. So we go for 2 shots on the advanced trooper. I'm basically a miss. Probably that was just grazing fire, I guess. Come on, buddy. You gotta get a good hit here. Alright, good. 91%.
Target neutralized.
I was okay with that taking 2 hits. That's fine. Alright, next up. Officer's the hardest one to hit. This advanced trooper shouldn't be that well protected, so 60%. Not as good as I would like. But I don't have time to get up on the roof, so take it. Come on, buddy. Come on, Cthulhu. Alright, there's some luck. Good stuff.
Target neutralized.
And what do we want? Probably gonna have to reload. Could take a shot, but 50-50. But why don't we go for a, that was a free reload, so technically we can still move.
Auf geht's.
Not that there's anywhere to get to. Like, I could go for a hail of bullets that would definitely hit him for some damage. I could try chain shot, but if it misses on the first one, it's not going to do that much. Or we could go for a suppression. Or we could throw a flashbang. Or we could use command to get another action as well. Just trying to see the best way to use my resources here. Guaranteed damage, and then maybe flash him with the well, he's got a lot of HP. I don't know if this is going to lower his accuracy very much. We'll try suppression in this situation. It stops him from using most of his abilities. Don't even have a shot from here. That's odd.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Probably just going to keep Isaac here for now then. Keep him concealed. Alright, we killed 2 out of 3 on 1 round. That's alright. What you gonna do, officer? You taking a shot anyway, huh? 8%. Well, I guess if you'd had covering fire, you might have had a chance, but... Okay, so... The sniper's gonna have to reload. So I'm thinking actually reload and holo target here to make this a little bit easier.
Locked and loaded.
Because he's pretty hard to hit there in full cover. And that should help out our ranger, who does have a free reload.
Ready to engage.
Yeah, he'll have 68 and then 78. I think I'd like to do some damage here. I want to hit him with at least something with hail of bullets. We're not going to really be able to flank him or anything, so if he just sticks there in full cover, he's going to be really hard to deal with. 7 damage was almost a max roll, so I feel like, because of holo targeting, our ranger should have a pretty good chance of killing him. Plus, I think he has grazing fire, so even the misses should have a good chance of graze. Could try walk fire here, but I think we have a... I mean, it'll definitely hit him, but it won't definitely kill him anyway. I think we're better taking the 80% and hoping that it still does enough. And we got the crit on that last shot anyway, so good. Okay.
X-ray neutralized. I've located target assets.
Well, so far so good. Now the only risk is that we get bogged down in enemy reinforcements before we can get anywhere. More PCSs that I don't really care about.
Head now.
So that was 2 groups, so that's 6 altogether. There's probably, at least 2 more groups of 3. Maybe more than that even. Let's get Shing up top. And that's the fun part about it. That's the really fun part for network towers. Is you got 5 people and you get enemy reinforcements constantly. Alright, now there might be enemies over there, but I assume they'd be coming towards us pretty quickly. I'm mostly okay just running Isaac further this way for now. I say mostly, but he's going to stay there for this turn. Alright, Clockwork. And Carl. Well, let's get them... I mean, I don't know where the reinforcements are going to come from, but let's at least get them up on the high ground. Their terrible mobility. And then reload, I suppose. And then we have a free reload, so we can actually stick on Overwatch here. I'm fine with his position.
Scanning. On the move.
Just want to give them the best chance of having an Overwatch shot by being kind of out in the middle. So hopefully wherever these guys drop down, we're able to kill them. At least a couple of them, just so we can keep moving forward instead of wasting a whole bunch of time. 2 mechs, though, that's not going to be easy to kill. Alright, where are these guys?
I've got eyes on advent
Yeah, they seem to like to drop in the starting location here. Well, that's a good start. Alright, well, one down. Now, the heavy mech is not easy to deal with. The problem here is this is hard to destroy in one turn. And then there's still enemies on the map that we haven't even had a chance to get to. I really think that the reinforcements show up too quickly on these network tower missions. Because I wasn't going slow. You started here and I moved up, killed a pod, moved up, killed a pod. And then we've got a reinforcement wave behind us before we can even really make it halfway across. I don't think that's well balanced. Oh, this could work. Oddly enough, we don't even have a shot on this one. I was thinking the sniper probably has armor piercing, but so does the gunner. Yeah, this is pretty much perfect. Come on, Carl, big damage. Now, he is flanked by the troopers, so we'll have to deal with that. Dang it! 1 damage shy. That was pretty disappointing. What if we tried, Is this mech protected by this tiny little piece of metal and no one can see him? Is that what you're trying to tell me here? Okay, this would be the most useful kill that the sniper has, if we can kill one. Come on, buddy. That's a graze. You're getting a lot of grazes, I noticed today. Free reload.
Ready to rock.
Oh man, we're not gonna have enough shots to kill them all. Ah, oh, dang it. So, I mean, I can use combat protocol to kill one of them. Theoretically, Mike could kill... Well, he could probably kill this guy and this guy with a walk shot, maybe. But that leaves him in flanked. So at that point, we basically need this mech to die. 8 HP means only 50-50 of combat protocol. Okay, I'm going to check Haywire. Hopefully this has got a really good chance to just turn it off. 100% to turn him off. That's good enough. Alright, that's the only way we can really be safe here for a round. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of choices. Control for 2/3 would be very strong, but I don't want to risk, because if we fail it, the enemy gets bonus aim. We could have gotten it anyway, but if it had failed, the consequence would be way too high. Basically, you're taking a 1 in 3 chance to lose this one of your soldiers, probably. Alright, so now... Well, you can definitely... I say definitely, you might roll minimum damage and not even kill this guy. Mike, you basically have to deal with the other two. You rolled minimum damage. Mike! How could you do that to us? You killed us! I mean, its aim is pretty low, but I bet you this thing has a has the grenades, and it'll just plop it right on our group here, and we'll all lose our blade of armor, and I guess that's okay. But
Moving to position.
Forget it. We're not going to kill both of the targets. That sucked. All right, Isaac, you just keep moving forward, I guess.
That's affirmative.
We're not going to be able to hit the. We're not going to actually be able to hit this yet, but I want to get a little bit closer so we can start planning it out. Okay, we found the enemy group. Oh good, it's an Archon. It's our first Archon. Also, I did see something behind that wall. Maybe it was a turret, I don't know. But yeah, we're going to have to deal with that group soon enough as well. Alright, wish me luck, because this is not looking good to me. Yeah, micro missiles, nothing you can do about that. So forget all our armor, forget all of our life. And then this guy. Well, we got quite lucky that we didn't get hit there. But I had no other options here other than running away. And generally running away is the wrong choice. So These network towers can just suck an egg, because they are the worst thing. I hate these missions so much. They shouldn't even be that hard. But, like, this always happens. Alright, please finish this one off, Shinga. Wow, we're getting really good damage rolls. I mean, it was fine, it was enough, but... Okay, we are not attacking that group right now. That's just not in the cards. This guy also needs to be dead. Unfortunately, Carl can't see this mech. I was planning on doing like a... Well, we don't get a chain shot again anyway. Just don't... He's got armor piercing. Like, he really would be a good choice for shooting the mech. Also, I don't trust this floor very much right now. I think that was another minimum damage roll. Getting really good luck on those. Well, who's on the roof? There's a neg on the roof I didn't even see. We're not shooting anyone back there. So I guess the only shot you have is on the trooper. Alright, that's good. Well, we'll be fine.
Target eliminated.
I just hate the enemies getting the ability to kill somebody if they're... I mean, it's just a matter of luck and chance, basically, but... If they'd managed to hit that 74%, we probably would have lost somebody. And I mean, I don't know what I could have done differently there. Again, like, look at all these low damage rolls, like... And then you get a crit after it's already dead, basically. That's hilarious. Okay, well, hopefully we can wait a turn or two. I don't want to get caught here yet. I need everyone to sort of reposition so we can start fighting this big group of aliens. Archons are pretty scary. Vipers are tough. They tend to get squad sight, or at least some of them do. So what we want is probably not to activate this turn, but next turn.
On your order.
Because there's going to be some people that need some reloads anyway. We're not going to be on Overwatch till next turn. Problem here is, technically, well, we had a couple wounds. A blade of armor. I guess the only actual wound is Shinga's. He's going to reload and then just heal himself, just for the aim and mobility penalty.
Get up and get back out there.
11 and 75. Actually, well, I got him 3 more aim, but it didn't do very much. It's there. Okay. Just gonna move, reload, and then next turn we'll be on Overwatch with my, Oh! Carl needed the heal as well. I didn't even see that. We can cover that next turn. Alright, next turn, start getting into combat. Took us 2 turns to deal with the last reinforcements, 1 turn to recover, and now we go back at trying to assault the map. Alright, so... I want... I don't know what I want. That'll do. And for now, I'm going to use another one of my heals. I think I need the... I need everybody to have lots of health right now.
Don't move. You'll be all right.
It's kind of a waste of the medkit to a small degree, but, like... Tops them up, gives them a little bit more accuracy. Alright, so we are going to first hope for a death from above kill on one of these Vipers. Pretty good crit chance. This is our best shot at a kill in one shot. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah! Alright, that's a good start. Alright, say hello to the Archon, everybody. Basically the replacement to the floaters, although considerably stronger than a floater, but also they don't get spammed in high quantities the same. Okay, so they're going to have to still walk towards us, and that's still going to take them a turn or two. So we should have enough time to snipe maybe one more off, especially if I can get some good steadies. Actually, maybe should have had the sniper a little bit further back. But he's dashing towards us. Viper's double moving towards us. Viper's double moving towards us. Alright. So that's pretty good. The reinforcements can bite me. And if I ever find a way to turn these off for network tower missions, I will do it. We're going to go, hopefully, for another crit here. Not a kill. Dang. Good shot, just not a kill. Alright, I wonder... Man, we're going to be in real big trouble here with reinforcements. I wonder if I can nail them all with Iron Curtain. I mean, that actually would help. It's time to stop being, time to stop being concealed. We can't afford these guys to get good shots. There's really no other good choice there. Which means these guys are just on Overwatch, which sucks. I could use Iron Curtain, but I'd rather be on Overwatch because there's reinforcements coming.
I can handle that.
I'm going to use my smoke mostly for cover on the sniper here. This is it. This is the turn that counts. If we can kill those groups and the reinforcements aren't terrible, then we're okay. If not, this is where we lose. And I swear, it's basically all because of the reinforcements. If it wasn't for these guys, I wouldn't be too worried. But it's the unending every 2 or 3 turn, I guess 3 or 4 turn reinforcements. It's just crap. So we got Overwatch on them. A graze. We're getting a lot of grazes today. That's a lot of enemies at once for 5. Alright. The disorient seems to be working alright. Not really doing anything dangerous. Yeah, those snakes are having a rough time. Okay, so Grenadier, Trooper, Gunner, Trooper, Archon on Overwatch with a lot of HP. I think we could easily finish the dead snake, but I think we try to kill, while it's flanked, the other Neja. Again, 51% crit. Come on, buddy. Because it's in a weak position. I mean, we're not getting the kills here with the sniper that I wanted, unfortunately. I mean, they're... Oh, is it dead? Oh, it is dead. I thought that was not enough. This guy had 10, this guy had 8. Fine. Alright, well, reload then. You're doing fine. Don't worry about it.
Ready to engage.
Okay, so... Archons are hard to kill. Let's just get that out of the way. I could reload Halo Bullets this Grenadier. But that's also the only one Mike can shoot, so Mike tries to kill the Grenadier. Mike does a stellar job. Bang up job.
Target eliminated.
Alright. Mike, I mean, I think we're basically going to go for the chain shot on the Archon here. You're in the smoke. We can't really move safely. We could suppress it to break the Overwatch, but we're going to need to kill it before too much time goes by. I know it's only 72. Would have been maybe smart to do the hollow target, but probably the reload was still better. Oh, you know, I could have jammed. I forgot. Someone was probably yelling at me. Last turn, I should have jammed. That would have been really good. That would have bought us a turn here to kill the Archon. Get plus 20% to his crit, but it's the end of the round, so I don't know. We also don't forget, I've still got Isaac's turn. You can melee these guys. They don't have a counter, I believe the Mutons do, but I mean I could. You could also kill one of them, but I mean, the thing is, like, he could flash, and then I could try to command him out of there. Although I'm not sure if I'd have vision on him. That would be a tricky scenario. I don't suppose you have locked on. Locked on would be pretty good here. We do have grazing fire, so chain shot, I think it's 72%, but there is that bonus chance for a graze on the miss, so I think it's worth a shot here. Come on, Carl. Don't screw it up. Yes, screwed it up. That's a big miss there. All right. There's not much Mike can do.
Moving to Overwatch.
Oh, darn. That sucks. That sucks, the big one. Because that was also supposed to break the Overwatch there. Huh. I just don't know what else I can do. He can't throw another flashbang. This guy's Overwatch is only 50 aim. Crazy Mo will have a base of 25 defense, so it's like 25% shot if he takes that. Otherwise, this guy's out of disorient next turn and can just fly around wherever he wants. No, I'll still break it. I'll still break it. I'll use my last combat protocol. If our gunner had just not sucked. Alright, so now there's no possible way you kill him in one shot. He's really hard to hit anyway, you might miss. It's very unlikely you're going to be getting a critical here. So basically... yeah, just get back. Maybe we'll use you next turn. But for now, just get back into cover. So the aid protocol wasn't really necessary. Maybe you should have put that on somebody else, but... oh, that miss on the gunner. That's going to hurt. No more enemies. What's this? Oh, there's a sectoid that we haven't seen yet. That's... it's not helping, but that's okay. Alright. Don't die. 13%. I mean, you never know. They hit on those sometimes. This better not be a flank on my... damn it. This Crazy Mo has 2 armor, right? How much damage did you take? Didn't even show it. Alright. Mike! At least Mike got the hit. Alright, so now... things are gonna start happening. Yeah, well, you know what this is. Basically, now we gotta move. Really screws up my sniper. Okay, so, you guys are familiar with battle opinions, right? You need to move, everybody. Now, he's fairly easy to hit up here, but, you have to move and shoot. So we're gonna move back here and take a shot at the Archon. Even if you kill it, I don't believe you stop the battle pinions. But please kill it anyway. That was not a kill. So he took a ton of damage. That sucks. Pull back. They shouldn't have any more crazy flanks from here. 48%. Just do it. Shot right through his chest and still missed. So yeah, there's basically nothing Clockwork can do. I mean, actually, I could have moved and holo targeted, I suppose, but still, it's too late for that. Well, we're basically down to Carl getting this shot. I don't really have anywhere to put him except here. So here's the best you can do. Carl, please don't miss. I don't know if that counts. That was a hit, but you did not kill him. I don't think you can flesh the flying Archon. You guys are terrible! My gunner, Carl, is the worst. You'll notice he still has 75 aim. What am I supposed to do? Can we see him? I don't know if I can see him from here. Need to find a spot that we can get to in a blue move. Okay, look. Isaac, I don't like this either.
Moving to position.
But what else am I supposed to do? I need you close enough that you can hit this thing. At least you're in the smoke, you know. 46%. Isaac! Oh, you're the hero we needed.
Target eliminated.
1 damage. Alright. I'm pretty sure the pinions go anyway. That's why I had to move. Pretty sure we still took... This mission is balls. So, yeah, I mean, please don't shoot us while we're dead on the ground. It's only 4, plus a Psy zombie, plus the sectoid somewhere. I like it how they're not showing us how much damage we're taking. That really helps. Alright, this mission is crap. We are getting screwed. Super screwed, and there's nothing we can do about it. Again, we can't... They just destroyed the entire building. And I don't know what to expect. What I was expecting, but... I wasn't expecting that.
It's killing time.
You can't even see anything. Of course not. Why not? Why would you be able to see from there? Holy crap. So Carl's basically dead. His terrible aim from before will be even worse now. Isaac's, well, he's had better days, but he's alive. Got 1 med kit left. The problem is you only get 5 people. I can't do anything with clockwork.
On the move.
And I guarantee you if we wait another round, there's going to be more reinforcements coming. Mike can't even shoot, so you might as well just cover us. That leaves me with almost nothing. Well, you're not going to like this. So, Isaac, we're going to put aid protocol on you. Don't worry. I'm not going to completely ignore you, but...
Target neutralized. Los gates.
Yeah. Maybe could have been aggressive that turn, moved up and flashed them, but...
Verstanden. Halte Position.
Well, that gives him mostly equivalent to full cover. He's the one with all the armor, so that's sort of his job, really. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Don't suppose you could heal. No, you could heal yourself. We should probably use it on Carl, though. Can't even see anybody else, of course. Dang it. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad situation. Suppose we should maybe consider calling evac at this point. I don't know. Just canceling the mission. Nobody's dead yet, so... The thing is, evac takes like 3 or 4 turns. We basically still have to deal with this group anyway, so... we're Okay, that was only 4%. I was gonna say, if that worked, he'd have died. Of course. You miss your spit. You miss your tongue whip, and then you just spit. Cheater. And another graze. We cannot get solid hits on this vision. So any of these that hit basically means someone's dead now. 10%. I mean, I'm glad I did the aid protocol there. So now Isaac has been poisoned. That's 1 damage for 3 turns. There's no getting out of it. I've read up on it. There's just nothing you can do when you're poisoned, basically. Unless I want to spend my last medkit on it. Alright. Well, the gunner needs to die if we can kill one. So there's one. That's something. Next.
Target eliminated.
Sure. 2 shots at the trooper. Might as well take them. Alright, well, this is working out better than expected. I was just about to get depressed and then start getting a bit lucky, so that helps. So what? All that's left is the trooper and the snake. Alright, Isaac, you know, like I say, 72%. Alright, I can't get close enough to heal you, though. I was willing to hop down, cure the poison, and then send him off, but I don't think that's going to be an option here. 23%. Oh, wait! We don't have to worry about percentages. So, another reason why Halo Bullets is perhaps one of the best abilities in the game. Even when you're nearly dead and Red Fog is killing your aim, just fire all the bullets. Alright, I mean, that puts us in a relatively secure position. Might as well pick up the loot. I'm not going to send him forward, so... Therium core.
Asset secure.
Might as well just hunker down for now. Overwatch. I know we could heal Isaac, but I think I'm still going to heal Carl here because he's the nearest to dead. I could also hold on to this last one for stabilize, but at this point, there's too many people that could die in one hit. We've got to try to help. And it gives them a lot more mobility and shoots accuracy and all that. I mean, curing the poison certainly would have been useful, but that's a bad spot. The last one that stood there got killed, so that's fine. Alright, this is looking pretty good. Except we know there's still another group out there. Yeah, nothing you can do. Sorry.
The cavalry's here.
Why is it like this? What is the advantage? What gain does the game... Like, what is the point of having forced reinforcements on a small mission like this every 3 turns? It's just unreasonably punishing. Glad you got that. Thank you. Like, good. We killed another group. But guess what? We can't move because we're about to be ambushed again. Like, there's no moving because here comes reinforcements. And we can't risk activating the sectoids at the same time. And the enemy reinforcement keeps getting stronger and stronger. They're just way too good at locking us down. Oh, and just in case you were wondering, let's activate the other group too. Oh no, this is just a sectoid again. There must be like 2 sectoids in the last group. Oh, this is just... I don't know what to say. I really don't like the infinite reinforcements. Not on this mission. Not every couple turns. Like, we've got 5 people and they just got 5 reinforcements. I can't get 1 kill per person here. It's just not feasible. So you just run for it at this point? I don't know. To win the mission, we have to hack the tower and still kill everything. This is just not... I don't know what you're supposed to do. The mech is going to micro-missile us. The Muton has grenades. The Advent Engineer has grenades. There's two... Like, there's so much guaranteed damage coming from that group. Yeah. I can call the Sky Ranger. It takes... Well, 2 turns. That's actually better than I was expecting. I don't know. Do we just try to run? If we can hack the tower, then... No, there's... You knew they'd be over here. We're dead. This is just game over, practically. Like, what are you supposed to do? Oh, thanks.
Target asset located.
I can't deal with the group behind us. Cranky Ankylo. Salty Ankylo? A little bit. What really pushed it over the edge was the Archon getting the pinions that not just caused us all the problems, but... And also, why can't I see the freaking mech? Why is it so hard to get a line of sight on the mech? This mech is impossible to see, once again, because of a tiny little bit of cover. I have to go into half cover, which is basically suicide. So what I want to do is use command here to get another slice and dice kill. At least killing 2 sectoids. So that I can feel a little bit more confident about running over to the right. And I was hoping that maybe I could kill the mech, because the mech's the one that's going to micro-missile us for sure. Sure hope you can throw a flashbang. Alright. Doesn't work on mechs, but those guys won't be throwing grenades, and we can't seem to see the mech anyway, because it's basically invisible is the lesson. That did give me the ability to move further. I mean, we're just... There's so much gambling at this point, I don't even want to think about it. We're at the point where people are just going to start dying. And Crazy Mill got 2 for 2, so that's a good... I think with this sectoid dead, and usually... yeah, that was convenient as well. Usually the sectoids aren't that bad. But in this situation, he might be able to get a kill. And after that, we have to just hope that we can get there in time. Our sniper... I mean, I was just sort of counting on the sectoid not doing anything too smart. And that sucks. These guys have to hold this group off while my specialist and my shinobi make it to the tower, to the data, whatever it's called, the console. Missing the 71s is not going to help. So please, just don't do anything too terrible. Maybe try for a psi panic or something that we can just ignore. The mech that we never dealt with goes for flank, of course, and Carl's probably dead. Straight up dead. Well, it was because I had no way of shooting the mech, basically, is my problem. And he goes for a psi. Straight up disorient, okay. These network tower missions, man, I don't know. You only get 5 dudes. It's a pretty small map. There's a relatively large number of aliens.
something.
You can't even use flesh when you're disoriented. Well, we can revival protocol that. Not that that is gonna save us. Honestly, there's no saving us at this point. We're all dead. We just can't get the shots we need to get the shots on, and the enemy just keeps piling in out of nowhere. Even if Mike kills 2 enemies this turn, and that's going to take a lot of luck. And he got his 2 hits, so you know that's fine. But it's too late.
We could use one of those.
Carl's dead. I'm not happy about that. If I can somehow survive this mission for the rest of the squad and succeed, I mean, we're out of options. We have to go for the control. We got it. He just had, I mean, at that point, it doesn't matter what we do. We're probably going to lose anyway at this point. So, take the low odds that might save our life. This guy also needs to die. And there basically needs to be no more aliens. I think they might have a turret up there, but basically there needs to be no more pods on the side of the map. And I don't know. I don't think you could trust that. I put him on this side because I think there's a turret. 74. We take the shot on the sergeant because the muton is probably going to be dealt with by the mech. We did get the hit. We got some. This was a lucky turn. Don't get me wrong. This was our best turn yet, just for lucky. Basically, we hit everything we wanted, and we even got the control. But we'll see what happens. I'm halfway expecting them to get another reinforcement pod this turn anyway. Yeah, you guys shoot at the mech. That's good. Ah, I went for the shiv. That's kind of funny. The mutons do have the melee attack. They don't use it very often. Well, the mech control was the best decision ever. That was a lucky success. Alright. So, yeah, we need to get in here. It'd be nice to have him kill some of the other enemies, but, like, we gotta see what's over here. Can't really do anything. Have to reload. The mech basically has to hold them off now.
Ready to go.
It's great.
Overwatch. Ready to rock.
Don't suppose you could just kill this guy on your own, huh? Awesome. Thank you, mech. You may have saved the run. Unfortunately, Shinga, like, I was thinking, like, Shinga could hack this. He can't even move right now. He's got no mobility left. He's got basically nothing. We're so far down the list of good attacks, it's getting out of control. I'm going to probably save that command. Might use command next turn or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm expecting another reinforcement rave next turn or something anyway. Maybe we've got this in the bag. I don't know. That helps. 80% shot on Overwatch. Good. I have to be fair, Mike. You've been doing pretty good this last couple turns. This mech has been paying for itself. If the mech kills the sergeant and Mike kills the mech, have we won? Because I think that's what's going to happen. I could leave the mech alive, but it'll break. Wow, this guy's really hard to hit. It'll break mind control or whatever we call it pretty soon. What are we looking at here for the mech? Well, it says 2 turns remaining, so I guess we try to kill the sergeant first. So now the sergeant's dead. The mech has no reason to survive.
Hostile terminated.
I'm sorry, mech bro, but you've got to die as well. Mike is just destroyed. Mike has basically gone on rampage after his buddy Carl died. That's clearly what's happened. Alright, well, next turn.
Target in range. Move to hack the command
Have we
console.
managed to survive this mission after all that? Well, I say us. Carl's pretty much dead. I was hoping at least he'd be bleeding out. But clearly that is not going to happen.
Infiltration.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Might as well go for the rarer one. Yeah. It'd be lovely if our specialist could ever get over here, but... Oh, man, that was not a very fun mission for me. Yeah, you guys have seen that now.
Status confirmed.
Thanks.
We have control.
Thanks,
Tower.
Central, let me out.
Is going
I'm
out.
done. Oh, man, 29. At least half of them are always reinforcements. If it, like, basically what I'm thinking is these missions need just a bigger cooldown to the reinforcements. A reinforcement wave can show up, but it needs to add a couple turns in between. That's what it's missing. If it just gave you a couple more turns to recollect yourself, I'd be fine with it. Maybe, you know, just one less reinforcement wave right in the middle, and we, you know, just... You only get to bring 5 dudes. It's not like we have a stacked team here. This is a small squad. And the aliens, I mean, they don't get weaker. We still have, like, 3 armor mechs and Archons and stuff with 20 HP. Like, that's no joke. Well, Carl, you're our first actual dead soldier on a run that had no chance, basically. That was a staff sergeant, too, gunner. That's going to be hard to replace. I'm surprised he didn't go bleeding out. It's probably because the Muton flanked him and got a crit. And I didn't see the number, but it's... if you're just barely killed, you'll generally bleed out. If you're over the top, overkilled. RIP, basically. Dang it. Or, for Carl's sake. Damn it. Well... And then again, like, wounds for half a month. Lost my gunner. Alright, well, we got a tech sergeant for a ranger. Just gonna give him some armor. Bring him on is fine. Crit damage is nice and all. Ever Vigilance is... For a low mobility, if he was low mobility, it's pretty good for double move and Overwatch, but I think what I've learned is we need more armor. Nothing super amazing. Alright, well, it's over. It was a success of sorts. That's the wrong one. So, everyone. Don't worry about these two. That was our biggest loss thus far, for sure. Panda Ace, it was a shame that he died. But he died at a fairly low level, so I didn't lose much. Losing a high-level soldier, though... Oh, it was the mech that shot him. It wasn't even the Muton. Yeah, it probably did a lot of damage. He dealt 222 damage, he survived 11 hits. Didn't even attack that often. But when he attacked, he almost always got a kill. In fact, for 19 attacks, he killed 20 enemies. Network tower. Shot. Victim of endless reinforcements. He would have been fine if it wasn't for the reinforcements. The Archon would have been fine. You know, we took some damage from the exploding roof, which, I mean, I'm just not that familiar with it, so maybe in the future I'll spread out even more, but the Pinions I thought we were going to dodge, but unfortunately we took some damage from that, and then because of the enemy reinforcement waves, we just couldn't hold them off, and he got murdered. He did make a noble sacrifice there for that flashbang, but the mech, of course, being immune, and no one that could see the mech, pretty much guaranteed his loss. Now, in the future, I suppose, the specialist could have tried to hack the mech, but we had other things the specialist had to do, so, like, I can't be everywhere at once. Well, that was something. Alright, guys, so, pretty much that's it for today's episode. R.I.P. Carl Bauer, the Noob Tube. It's going to have a day of silence, I think. 2 big injuries and a loss on the squad. I'll have to find another gunner. We can probably pull out Hamster and try to find someone to replace him in his haven. So we maybe have to spend some supplies and buy another soldier, another sergeant from the black market to make a replacement. It's probably what we'll have to do. So edit history. Mission 12. Yep. 60. Actually, did they just get to go on a mission 2 in a row? Poor sods. Network tower. Rip Bauer. Alright. That's it for today's episode, everyone. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And, well, it's not the end of the Let's Play or anything, but it sure sucks when you lose one of your soldiers. That's all we're going to say. See you next time.